My name is Xuemin Leng. My topic is environmental economics, the disappearance of farmland in China. Is the environment important or economic more important? This is a question that everyone should think about. If economic development is to destroy the environment, how will humans decide it? Unfortunately, economic development is often done at the expense of the environment. The environment and the economy are inseparable. For example, China's economy has undergone huge changes in the past 30 years. The corresponding environment is completely different. With the growth of the gross national product, a lot of farmers, as the main nations of the big agriculture country, have lost their land. Industrialization, urbanization, and degradation have all caused the gradual disappearance of farmland in China. The establishment of a huge number of factories is a major cause of the disappearance of farmland. In China, there were previously policies that agricultural land for food production should not be less than 2.1 million mu. Later, it was reduced to 1.8 billion mu, and even this number may not be maintained, especially in the coastal area in China, where factories have gathered. The farmers' land is acquired, and even if it's not acquired, the pollution from the factories' emissions make the attacked land no longer suitable for growing food. It can be said that the areas near many factories are heavily polluted. Farmers have to let it be abandoned and give up. While industrialization brings high profits, it also destroys the environment. There are fewer beautiful greens in the human world because of less farmland now. The disappearance of the farm is not only a matter of reducing the amount of food, but also worsening the human environment. Additionally, the expansion of the cities is a reason for the disappearance of the farm. The population of China has tripled in the past 60 years. However, farmland will not be increased because of geography. A large number of rural people do not have land for farming, and also they don't want to be farmer anymore. Rural people want to go to the urban to have the higher income. This phenomenon has contributed to the expansion of the city further. Until today, 560 million people working or living in the cities in China, and the number may continue to increase in the future. On the other hand, the land is further taken up to building the cities. As a result, the number of farmland is reduced even more. For the 800 million Chinese farmers, their land and orchards are being absorbed by the cities. The social phenomenon of population concentration in urban areas also makes huge numbers of villages uninhabited. The land that is originally taken care of is even more ridiculous. Therefore, urbanization has caused the disappearance of farm, and the ecological environment has changed greatly. In fact, land degradation is another reason for the reduction of farms. The land is facing a crisis of degradation. Changes in the Earth's climate have affected water sources in many places in China. A lot of land suffering from desertification or sand petrochemicals. After the year of 1998, the Chinese government carried out forest protection in order to protect the terrestrial ecosystem. However, neglecting the protection of other ecosystems outside the forest land resulted in serious degradation of farmland, wetland, and grassland ecosystems. Nowadays, a convention has been established because the weather shortage in the northern part of China is serious. When the spring of the year arrives, it is also the worst time of sandstorms. The severity of this phenomenon can be seen from the smog in Beijing, China. Land quality is an important factor that the reduction of farms. Finally, occupying land for building houses is one reason for the reduction of arable land. The development of the Chinese economy has made many people rich in the past decades. The first thought that most Chinese people have their spare cash is to get a new house. Besides the cities spreading, new houses are building everywhere in the countryside, and those new buildings will occupy the land too. In particular, Chinese people pay attention to feng shui, and they choose to build houses on the better quality land. Therefore, in addition to the expansion of the city, the houses which farmers newly have built also occupy large amounts of land. The reduction of arable land will bring about many problems. First, the food production is reduced. Due to the lack of food, China has to buy food overseas. Recently, study shows China has greatly assisted in the development of agriculture in Africa. Second, it will bring a lot of environmental problems, such as the reduction of greening, the disappearance of water sources, and climate change. While China's economy is developing rapidly, the disappearance of rural land is also being discovered. The establishment of the factories, the expansion of the city, and the land change caused by the climate impact are the risks of the disappearance of the farmland. People should think about the balance of economic development and environment to protect our earth to maintain its beauty. Thank you for your attention to the disappearance of farmland in China. Thank you.